Hello everyone, I'm Neetu Choudhary, and today I'm going to share you the top 3 reasons why you will not get the job promotion at work which you deserve and you want and you need, but still you will not be promoted. So let's get started. I have divided it into three things I'm going to share with you, which is about what will prevent you from getting job promotion. But before that, I want to make a note which is very important, and I want you to write it down. It is what got you your current role will not get you promoted to the next one. And this is so important. Let me repeat it. What got you your current role will not get you the promotion, the job promotion you deserve to the next level. So we need to consider these three things, and you may be making these mistakes. So let's see and let's prevent them now, because we are in the beginning of year. You still have a lot of time to do that one and get the job promotion which you deserve and which you have been waiting for really long time. So the first one is related to mindset. Now, when we talk about mindset, many people think that it's related to positive and negative mindset, or the growth mindset, or the fixed mindset, but it is little bit different than that one. Mindset is about doing the things which are written in JD, and that's it. Not doing anything beyond that. Now, we have to understand that the for if you are doing whatever is written in your JD, that's a bare minimum requirement for you not to get fired, but that will not get you promoted to the next level, because promotion goes to those who think strategically and beyond their task at the enterprise level, not to those who just complete their job description. That's it. And the next point, which is related to the mindset, is relying only on the hard work. So if you're thinking you are working for 12 hours or 16 hours and you are the right candidate for promotion, that's a mistake you are doing, because efforts are admired, but the influence and the visibility is rewarded. And let me repeat that one more time. Efforts are admired, but the influence and the visibility, that's what gets you rewarded, and that's what gets you the promotion. So if you are still having the mindset that my hard work will speak for me, well, you have to move from hard work to smart work. And when I say smart work, doesn't mean that you have to be shrewd and negative and cunning and villain in others life. It's that you are working using the smart strategies. You know how to do things and how to get things in the most faster way, most efficient way. So you are working smarter rather than harder. The another thing which comes under the mindset is that waiting for someone to notice your work, to spot your talent, and then recognize it. But remember one thing: recognition is not automatic. It's intentional visibility, it's a strategic, intentional visibility done with authenticity. So, if you're waiting for someone to spot your talent or the effort you're putting in or a lot of work you are doing, well, it's a high time that you start showing it and speaking about it, because that's a mindset shift you have to do. The another thing which I have seen so common among people when it comes to the mindset, especially related to the job promotion, is that staying in their comfort zone and not doing anything which could fail. So if I'm from, say, accounts department, I'm going to do only that thing and I'll keep repeating the same thing for 100 million years, but I will not learn anything new. I will not put my hand into any new project because that may fail. But remember one thing: if you're playing safe, actually, you are already in the red zone. You're already in the danger zone because you're not growing with the company. So be ready for it to get uncomfortable. The another shift which is required from the mindset perspective is needing constant validation. As you grow in your career, you cannot have the constant validation, because leadership and managerial skills comes with the confidence. They don't borrow it from someone else. So if you're looking for constant validation from your manager, whatever you do, you'd say, okay, that person should say thank you to me, they should appreciate my work. Then it's high time you change your mindset from the task oriented to the managerial and leadership skills. So that's the first thing. And that's what we are going to exactly talk in the masterclass, The Secret Science of Your Next Job Promotion. where we deep dive into for next 4 to 5 hours. We'll be deep dive into the science based strategies, the Six Sigma based strategies about the job promotion, how to create that impact for the organization and be visible to your leaders so that your chances of getting the job promotion increases 10 times more. And there is no abstract talk in that masterclass. We are going to talk about the step by step approach, what exactly you have to do to achieve that. How I can guarantee that it works, because I have worked with so many professionals and it has worked for them. People from different industries, different experience, different background, and still those strategies have worked because it's a simple formula. Create the cause and effect will follow. So with these strategies, these science based strategies, we are going to create the cause and effect will eventually follow it, provided participants follow it religiously. So we have spoken about the growth mindset. The second point which I want to talk about it, behavior. Now it's not only like dressing up properly and going for a meeting on time. It's much more than that. The first behavioral issue which prevents people from getting promotion is avoiding office politics, thinking it's a dirty game. But remember one thing, influence is part of leadership, and navigating that politics strategically with integrity is what going to get you the promotion, not avoiding it. Another behavioral issue which we have seen a lot is that saying yes to everything. Like, burnout isn't a badge of honor, it's a strategic leadership of saying no at times to go to the level where you deserve to be. So, saying yes and trying to be in good books of everyone is not going to take you to the next level. Maybe people at the same level will be happy. The another thing which is related to this one is avoiding difficult conversation. If something, there is a conflict, or if some project is failing, or there is a major risk, why should I go and tell? Because I'll be in bad books, I want to be in good books. Nobody has asked me, so I'm not going to say that. Or if there is a conflict, I don't want to do the confrontation. But remember one thing, avoiding difficult conversation doesn't take you to the next level. Facing them and going through them strategically, it does. Then another thing, being nice to everyone, or the complaining about everything, about company, about teammates, about manager, about environment, about so and so and so, like there is no end of complaining. So if you're having this behavioral, like if you're for manifesting these behaviors, it's high time that you start working on that. And on the same note, we are going to cover this pillar as well in our masterclass, where we show that what are the behaviors that leaders expect and they spot it for saying that, okay, he or she is the right person for the next role because they are showing this kind of behavior, these kind of habits they are having, this kind of attitude they are having. So we are going to talk about these things in detail. Again, I'll say it's all science based strategic things. We are going to talk concrete structures, we are going to talk about. And that will help your managers and leaders to see your potential and choose you for the next level, because it gives them the confidence that yes, you are the right person for the next level of the role. You can get things done without breaking down the system. And that helps them to build trust, take a proper decision for you. So we have spoken about the mindset, we have spoken about the behavior. The third and the most important point is that blind spots. You are having some of the blind spots which prevents you from your next job promotion. And what could be those blind spots? Just think for a second and see what that could be, which is preventing me, my own blind spot, which is there right in front of me, but I can't see, but others are able to see. This is a time to reflect that one. So one of the blind spot which I have seen so much common across all professionals before they come for the coaching or the training is that thinking technical skill is enough for job promotion, not the managerial or the leadership skill. Some say that, yeah, my company is on investing in my growth, so I cannot do anything. Well, this is your life, this is your professional journey. If company is not investing in that, you do the investment, because investing money for your own growth, it's going to give you 10 time returns eventually, even more than that. So these are like doing a coaching outside or training or mentorship program or taking guidance from someone, attending some course, doing some certification. It's not an expense, it is an investment which gives you result. In fact, it gives the best return you can get, because you don't forget things, right? If you do learn something, you don't forget those things, you start building on that, and that makes you stand out. So yes, start investing in your own personal growth. If your company is not doing it, even if they are doing, start doing that for yourself, because that will help you to stand out. So the first blind spot is thinking technical skill is enough. The another one is that, which is, oh my god, so common for the IT professionals, especially, I will say, because I'm from IT, so I'll say that one, being indispensable at your current role. So if you're doing something and nobody else in the company can do, and you are the most critical resource, single point of failure kind of a scenario is there, in that case you will not be promoted. And let me tell you why. Because your manager will think that if they promote you, who is going to do that work? Because you have not trained anyone and you don't trust anyone, so you're not sharing that information. Now how will you be replaced to the higher level if you nobody else can do that work? So if you think and if you feel safe that yes, I'm irreplaceable, yes you are, but you'll get stuck in that same role, you cannot grow. The another reason why, what is a big blind spot is ignoring your personal brand, just confining only to your JD, doing only that work, not creating your brand within the organization and outside the organization. That also prevents a lot of people from getting promoted. Then the another blind spot is confusing visibility with vanity. So intentional visibility creates credibility, and that credibility gives confidence to leaders and to managers to spot the person and promote them to the next level. So do an audit about your own credibility within your organization and see how much people trust you when it comes to work. Another very common thing about the blind spot is failing to create the strategic network. Network is not about like sitting together with a group of friends during the lunchtime and having lunch or going out for coffee with same group of people. Strategic network is entirely different thing within the organization and outside the organization. To see, are you having these blind spots? We have spoken about three things. The first is the mindset, which is at the very core of anything and everything you do personally and professionally. The second thing we have spoken about is behavior. What is happening inside will be reflected outside. And the third thing we have spoken about is the blind spot. Your mindset is correct, your behavior is good, but if you cannot see things, what's happening in front of you, you are missing out on big opportunities. So that's what we are going to discuss in detail for 3 to 4 to 5 hours during the masterclass, which is the secret science of your next job promotion. And we are going to dissect every section of it, how to do, what are the steps, and all the steps are based on neuroscience, behavioral science, and Six Sigma, very structured approach. So yes, we are going to go in a lot of details about it, and you never know, somebody from your team is joining that master class, so just be ready for that one. So enjoy your this the time, and I hope you have made notes of all the points which I have discussed. If not, you can watch it again, make notes of it, do the self audit, and start investing in your own personal growth and professional growth. I can guarantee it's going to give you minimum 10 times return eventually if you genuinely work for that one. So enjoy your time, have a great time, and let's stay connected.